Good evening. How are we all this evening? I'm just doing my checks to make sure that I am live where I should be going live. Yeah, and there we go. We can get rid of that. Right. So, hi, my name's Lisa. I'm the face behind Lisa's Loft. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator, and I'm here to share and inspire you in the world of papercraft. Tonight we're going to be making a scrapbook page using the Easter Joy suite. Let me just grab my catalogue. This suite is from the January to April catalogue, and it's a beautiful suite. I've been making loads with it. I've been having so much fun. I've just loved it. It's so easy to work with, and the images and colours in the suite are just darling. But I can't find it. It's in here somewhere. Promise. There we go. Easter Joy. Let's switch our camera and then you can see. So this is the suite, and it's got stamps, dies, 2 packs of paper, ribbon and embellishments. This pack of paper's foiled. These have a coating on them, so they're shiny, and some of them have got foil in as well. It's a beautiful suite. But there's lots of samples in here for you, including the basket, but I've made quite a few that I've been sharing over social media and everything else. I don't know why my phone's going off. I do apologise. So yes, right. So tonight, scrapbook page. I'm only going to do one page. I was a bit adventurous last time and went for 2. And really ran over. But tonight I'm just going to do the 1. And I'm going to use some of my 2-tone. And we've got the now I've been using Summer Splash and it's Shy Shamrock. I've been using the wrong paper. Good evening, Carol. How are you? Yeah, it's actually Shy Shamrock that's in the papers. And I've been using Summer Splash. But that's not a problem. We'll carry on with Summer Splash. Because I knew I'd want some grass. So I pre-cut some. And I'm not sure that it would look right on Shy Shamrock. Let's just grab a piece and have a look. And in fact, I haven't got full sheets of Shy Shamrock, so we'll stick with this. It's not a problem. You're good. Fab. Right. What I've done is brought in the Easter time mix ephemera pack. I thought we'd use some of this as well, and I found this Celebrate, and I can't remember which one this is from. So from one of the ephemera packs, but I thought that'd be quite nice to use. I did pre-cut a basket because I knew I'd want a basket just to save a little bit of time. Right, so let's pop all these bits aside. I have got a layout in mind that I've seen on Paper Issues, so I sort of know where I'm going with it. Right, so I want to find some papers, and I am thinking I want to use where's some bits that I've already cut. Let's grab this out. Won't mind using some stripes, like the stripes, and maybe some of the gingham or plaid, and then There's one somewhere that I bet I've used it all. It's just Easter eggs. I thought that'd be quite nice, but yeah, must have used it. But we've got the pink, and I've got that one that's Eastery. What's on the back of the Easter eggs? Ah, yes, it's that. My favourite piece for cutting out baskets. I did have a piece a moment ago, but it's hiding. There we go. I might use Easter eggs instead. Oh, dear, dear. It's going to be one of them, isn't it? I can't find anything. And right, let's start. So, I only want 3 pieces, and I'm thinking, not sure about that one. I prefer the Easter eggs, I think, to this. I like the stripes, but it might be a bit busy. I'm thinking that is a nice fit. Pop that out the way. So if we go there, nice foiled pink flowers, a nice plaid, and then, you know, I do think that one looks better actually than that one. Brings in the flowers to it, so we're going to go with these. Okay. So I want, I'm going to use, I think, this one first, and I want a banner across there. Let's cut what's a nice 1.5, no, we'll go 2-inch banner. And I think if we do it 8 inches, it's possibly about right. Yeah. And then I want another one down the bottom, which I could have that one behind, and then a piece of this. If I do this 1 inch, say, something like that, and then we've got a pink one. Sorry about my phone again. And if we do this 1.5 inches. Now this foiled stuff is only single-sided, but you know, that's not a problem for us. I think we'll go 5 inches on that. We can cut these all down after to make them how we'd like. So we'll have that there. Oh my gosh, that's Dell's phone going off now. And then if we have that, that's and that. Quite like that. Yeah, right. So I need to banner all the ends, and I'm not the best at bannering ends by eye with my scissors. So I tend to cut up a little bit so that I get the middle, and up from bottom about the same, and then I can do it. I only wanted to do one side of that. Oh well, never mind. I can sort that. So the other one's going off the edge of the paper. Okay. And I'm just going up probably about 1/2 inch. I'll find the middle and I'll half an inch or so. And then this is the one I want at both ends. Oops, move that. Half an inch again. And again coming down. I'm not fussed about them being exact. I'm not that particular about things. Just cut across from end to top. There we go. And this one. Well, I had a lovely afternoon. I went out in the garden. That's not right at all. That's got nowhere near where I want it to be. I mean, I said I'm not sick about it being exact, but I would like it to be somewhere near. Why is my phone making noises? Hopefully that sorted it. Yeah, had a lovely afternoon. I went outside and sat outside, had a nice cup of tea and chilled out for a bit. I took some photos of my projects outside. Then I came in, downloaded my video and uploaded it to YouTube, and did my cover photos. But unfortunately, ones that I took outside, when I come to edit them, didn't look right at all. So I had to retake them inside. I don't know why. I've taken photos outside before and they've been fine, but yeah, the colours were just odd. Right, so let's have these here, up there, and we can have that one there, like so, like that, and then that'll be there. And I'm just going to have one photo on here, and I haven't got my placemat. I haven't been doing very well today. I'm having what I need, but that's okay. It's all within reach. It's all good. All right. I'm just going to have one that. No, don't like one. I'm going to go for two. I'm going to go for 3x4 and oh, that's another 3x4. I wanted a 4x4. I think. Nope, 3x3. I'll find one. Oh dear. So yes, I had a lovely afternoon. There we go. That's what I like. Had a lovely afternoon, chilling, getting things done, playing with the dog. The dog found a ball. Right, so I want to do some stamping on here, and I'm going to stamp using the Easter egg and a carrot. Might sound a bit strange, but it's fine. Now I need a foam mat, and because I'm doing 12x12, I have this one that I've had years. We'll go with that. Summer Splash ink. I want tone on tone. And then I'm just going to, when I've got that more or less exactly where, more or less exactly, that's a ridiculous statement. That's like I watched this video and she says, I'm definitely maybe getting that. And it's like, you what? Definitely maybe. Doesn't make sense. Right, let's go with some random stamping around here. Some will be hidden, but that's fine. Don't mind that. Just make sure that some of it will be seen. And as you can see, not a lot of that will. Stamping off the page as well. Right, that's a bit better. And then we'll bring in some little carrots. Just randomly stamp some of those in between. How fun. You know, who doesn't like to have a load of carrots around to Easter? To feed them bunnies. There we go. Yeah, that'll just give some interest behind. Oh, oh gosh. Now you may have seen we're having new ink pads. They're going to be very similar to this, as in they open and close like so, but they're magnetic and they are larger. They're a bit longer than our current pads, a bit narrower, I would want to say. But yeah, so the new ink colours that are coming out in May are coming out in those. But there's no need to get rid of what you've got. What we've got works fine. I shall be keeping hold of mine, that's for sure, until they're no good. Right, what have we got here? That's a Stampin' Seal Plus. Let's use this Stampin' Seal. Since as I've brought it, I'll give it a go. I've never had much luck with tape runners. So we'll see how we get on. That was quite easy actually. I'm quite shocked. I'll have that level up there. And then these, I leave that one about there, and then I'll know where I'm sticking this. I like this tape runner very much. It's easy to use. It doesn't all get bunged up. Like so. And then this one. I'll have there. That's it. I do like this. I think maybe using that quite a bit more often. Right, so I want a colour to back these on, and I'm thinking balmy blue. That's what I'm thinking. Let's find some balmy blue cardstock. No, that's a bit lost, isn't it? Maybe it needs to go for a pink. So it would be. Oh, actually, I wonder about the peach pie. Because I know I've got quite a lot of that. And this is one of the retiring colours, so That would be good to use. There's me today, only thinking I've got no scraps. They're all in here. I took them last time I went crafting. So I've actually got pretty in pink. I haven't got a piece big enough. It's okay. We'll go peach pie. Peach pie's nice. Yeah, that'll stand out really well. I'm not a peach pie lover, I'll admit, but it has its place, and this is its place. It's little borders. I think it's good for actually, is that one? Yeah, so that's 4 and an 8. I only want a thin border by 3 and an 8. So that should give me a 16th of an 8th all the way around. And that'll just allow them to pop a little. And then I need a 3 and an 8 by 3 and an 8 square. 3 and an 8. Oh yeah, 3 and an 8. There we go. Right. And as usual, I will put that's lost its sticky completely. A glue dot on the back. Evangeline, my dog is growling, and I don't know. Oh, she's growling at the cat because she's got a chew, and the cat's peering down off the settee at her. She doesn't like to share, not when it comes to food, anyway. She's a proper princess. Right. There we go. I will have one like that and another like that. I'm just thinking it needs a little something on there. That's too much. I know, ribbon. What would some ribbon look like? Just a double thing of ribbon. Yeah, that'll do. Just scissors. And trim it off. I just needed breaking up a little. Just pop a line of that tear and tape, and we can pull that off. And I might leave it together. No, I'm going to do it separate. So let's cut that in half. There. And then we'll pop it just halfway on our tear and tape. It's a bit wonky. That's better. And then this one above but overlapping slightly and misaligned. There we go. That's better. I like that better. Right, pop a little bit of this on here so we can put that on top. And I like that overlapping slightly, and then this one at an angle under here, just like that. Right, now we can decorate. We've got a nice basket that we can have on here, I think. Gosh. We've got some of these. Might not use the basket there. Got some eggs, which I think will go nice with this. And we've got some tulips. Not quite fancy some of these flowers as well. We could put them over. I love these large eggs. They could go in our basket. A couple of those. And on there. I like that. And then we can have celebrate on there. And then I think we need to stamp a bunny and have a bunny. So I don't want to use everything out of here. I want to use some of the things out of the stamp set. I don't want to bring purple into it. I'll stick with the blue and the pink and some yellow. I'm wondering whether an egg would look better. Just there. Nope, don't like that. Flowers, maybe. Or we could do some of the other flowers that we've got. Just these aren't the right colours, but just to see what they'd look like. They're not bad if I did some of those. I don't. Oh, I've got tulips actually. I think. Yeah, that's about everything. I do like the eggs in the basket, and I like that flower there, and they tie in together, so that's fine. Right, so I think we need a bunny and some other little flowers. So let me pop that to one side and grab some white cardstock. I'll carry on using this mat. I've got one of these bunnies already, and we'll use him. I may do him grey actually, rather than, and your white will stand out nice, won't it, on the colour? So maybe we'll leave him white. Right, I want to stamp some flowers to colour, so we'll use Memento. I'm going to colour them with my blends. I have 3 of those. Right, that's ready. Blends. Let's bring my basket. We've got Shy Shamrock, Lemon Lolly, Pretty in Pink, Balmy Blue. Have a bit of dark peach pie for the centres. The other Shy Shamrock. Balmy blue. Yeah. Okay. So I'm just going to do the centres of my flowers first. I'll have all those peach pie. And they've all got peachy centres. Find it stands out a bit better than the yellow. Go over it, building up the colour so it's quite deep. And then I'll do the leaves. And the leaves I do random, some light, some dark, because they're so tiny that you can't put any true shading on them. Or I don't believe you can. I can't. But you can just tell the hint of the different colour between the two, which is nice. I enjoy colouring just simple images. I don't mind colouring more intense images, but I do like colouring simple images. That don't require much shading. I do just put a tiny bit of darker on the middles of my flowers. I've got yellow and blue. Now, if I remember rightly, my light and dark are actually the wrong way round. That says dark. And they're all right with the brush tip. It's just okay. So we'll do some dark out of there. And on that one. And then we'll do blending with the light. We've got new pens coming as well, which will be in the new in colours, and they're shimmer pens and they're gorgeous. Whether they will eventually bring them out in all colours, I don't know. But yeah, the shimmer's lovely. Dark, pretty and pink. Two of those. It is light. It looks unsimilar. I'm going to add a bit more dark so that you can see that. There we go. What are pink and I think the blue to mellow it down because that pink is quite bright. Something calmer. There we go. I don't use balmy blue much. It's not a colour I go to, but I must say I'm quite liking it in the blends. Very forget me not. And then we'll have one of each on here. I think. I don't know why I've done that because I was going to go one of each. I might be able to go over it with the blue. See. Not that I was going to do that one blue, I was going to do that one yellow. But never mind. It'll just be a slightly different colour. Not a problem. Could even cover that one actually. Right, dark lemon lolly. Right. I do prefer my bullet tip, but on some of them I find the brush tip is a better colour. Excellent, that'll do. Right, let's die cut these. I'll move that. Bring in this, and then we can put both through at the same time, even though I've only got one die to do the flowers. I'll line that up, stick that down, and then the same for the flowers. Oops. There we go. Plate. I don't know what I'm going to do next month. Not playing with this. That's fine, Carol. That's good. Do you know, I do exactly the same. I have people on, and I don't interact very much because I just craft. It's nice. It's like having someone crafting there with you, isn't it? It's the next best thing, I think. Having someone that's crafting something totally different, perhaps, but they're crafting. There we go. Ooh, fab. Can't wait to see that. Nice mini album. Yeah, I need to do another mini album. I want to do one for my time in Cologne. And I need to make certain, but I was wondering what suite to use from the upcoming catalogue. And I might use the Everyday Essentials, is it called? I can't remember. The one that I showed today. That's really fitting for scrapbooking and that. So I might use that one. Wait till the coordinating products. And yeah, do that. I do like having a nice mini album for my time away. I think it's nice. So I just love making mini albums anyway. I don't need much of an excuse. Right, let's bring our page back. And then I've got that. And I think I'm going to add some bits to that basket. But what I might do, because I've glued that ribbon down, and I think that would look quite nice tucked behind it, is chop it off so it looks like it's tucked behind it. That's the murky one. So we could have that one, because that ties in with the colours on there. And then we've got two here. Can hide that murky one. Now bunny. There we go, something like that. And we've got some grass. You too, yeah. They're fab, aren't they? That's it, that hides all that. In fact, I could put a piece of grass on there and have that, chop it down and just have a bit of grass with that. Yeah, quite like that. Right. Let's do our bunny where we're having him. So let's use a couple of dimensionals just down the middle. I'll use the mini ones and then I can tuck things in. What's the matter, Mindy? What? I know. I don't think the cat's too happy with my dog. Bunny there. And let's get some glue on this. And I will use glue because then I can slide it in better and move it around should I wish to. Get a bit more wiggle room. And then that I am just going to put a spot of glue in the middle and either end, and then that'll bend round. On there, just hold that so that it sticks. There we go, it doesn't take long at all. Right, so this I love there. And I'm going to use some bigger dimensionals. Just going to put them on the ends and then see, because I'm putting it over. Yeah, put them up here in the corners. So I've got them round like that, and then that'll allow me to pop it on there and not interfere with me sticking my photograph on when I'm ready to do that. It'll just slide underneath. Make sure it doesn't go off the page. There we go. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I'll stick this one on. I'm just gonna put that flat. I'm just gonna put glue at the bottom again so that it doesn't interfere with my photos. And then I'm going to cut that out there. I think that'll be right. It's a bit fiddly. Yeah, that'll be right there. That hides the bottom of those and ties it in. Just finishes it off neatly. Yeah. Just hold that while that sticks because it's onto some ribbon as well, and I haven't put a lot of glue. Right. Next is this. So I need to cut a piece to go on there, a frill. We can have a frill on there. Now I don't want to use pink and I don't want to use blue. So I could go with the peach pie to tie in. Where did I put on my peach pie that I had left? Here we go. So I'll put that in peach pie and a bow in peach pie, and then what shall I weave through? Might weave a bit of gold through to bring in the gold for the celebrating if I do use it. I think I am going to use it. I was going to do a happy Easter, but I think I quite like that celebrate. Right, I'll just quickly run these through. See what these look like. While we stick all this down. I could leave it blank and just put that there instead of up there. In fact, I quite like it with nothing woven through it. I think there's a lot going on there and just keeping it plain. But a bow at the top or bow on the basket? That's the question. Let's get everything else done. I'm happy with how that's going to go. Then we can decide where we're going to put our bow. I know, Mindy. I know. She can't get over to me because I've got both my die cutting machines out on the side and she can't hop over. And I don't think she's too happy about that. Right, I've got glue on the basket. I like the bow. I'll pop it on the basket. Okay. Right, I'm going to put some dimensionals around the edge of this. And I can easily put my eggs in. I'm putting all my eggs in one basket. They tell you not to do that, don't they? But, you know, today, that's what I'm doing. And then I'll put a tiny bit of glue at the top. So I'm thinking that should go somewhere there. Stick. And then on the pink one behind. So pink and glue. And the blue one we will dimensional. Add a couple of those. There we go. Put that on that. And then we'll add our bow on there. Just pop a bit of glue on that. Would look nice on a dimensional, but I don't want a double dimensional for a scrapbook page because it'll just get squashed in the protector anyway. Right, I'm liking that, but I am wondering about this edge and about drawing a line around the edge. I like that celebrate. I was going to put Happy Easter, but have I got a good white pen? This is something else that we're bringing out. We are going to have our own white gel pens. And they are really good. This is really pants. No, don't like that. That's no good. So I could do, don't want black. I think black's too harsh. I could just do a thinking now. And I'm thinking I shouldn't do it because I think I might ruin it. White would have looked nice, I think, round. But I'm not sure. Any other colour will look right. Don't want everything to be too much in line. I want it quite higgledy-piggledy. I think there, because over there's too close. Oh, yeah. And I'm going to actually stamp, I think, some little bunnies around. No, I'm not. Stop it, Lisa. Leave it. It's fine. Let's glue our Celebrate on. And this could be Celebrate anything, couldn't it? I mean, I know we've got the bunnies and the Easter eggs, but it's just a springy time. There we go, like that. And then we want some embellishments. And I am wondering whether these will be right or whether we're best off with something different. But I know, yes, Cat. I bet she wants to go out and she won't jump down now because of the dog. Let's add a load of these. I know. I've got 5 up there. We've got a 3 here. And then we can have another lot down here. Which yeah, they do need to be doubles of those because they're quite small. Put doubles of these streaks as well. Quite cute. And put like that, they've almost imitating bunny ears. And then we'll have a 3 round here, which I shall just do single. Cat hair. There we go. Like that. That's super cute. I'm wondering, might be a bit much, but with some of these. No. No, 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 stop. I don't know, I feel like it's missing something. Maybe it's because there's a lot of coloured space. It might be. Let's do light show shamrock. Do some flicking on it because that tends to help when we've got space. That's so much better. Sometimes it just needs to be flicked. That's better. It was too neat and clean and yeah. but I think adding just that little bit of flick just fills some of the space, and yeah, much better, much better. Right, there we go. Now the layout is what I always had in mind to begin with, but where everything is and what I've used is totally different to where I was going. But I'm happy with how it's turned out. I liked incorporating the ephemera pack in with the things from the suite. I mean, they're a total different style, but I think they work together really well. The colour's different on the pink, but it works. So yeah, I'm really happy with that. I'll get a couple of little Easter pictures. And my thinking is, because I haven't done no journaling, next week I'll create another page to go alongside, which will have journaling on it, and then this will just be the first page with the second page. So yeah, no, I'm pleased. It's a little bit different to what I normally do, but yeah, it showcases some of the papers. Thank you, Carol, that's very kind. Yeah, right, so let's switch our camera round back to this one.
Sorry, I didn't find a group or device named our camera.
Alexa, stop. I don't know when I said her name, but she obviously is listening a little bit too closely, but not well enough. So yeah, thank you very much for joining me. If you're watching this on the replay or over on YouTube, don't forget to leave me a comment and a thumbs up. It's much appreciated. And I wish you all a lovely weekend, and I shall see you next week. Bye.